Welcome back to your channel, The Big Reset Investment, where success is a habit. Today, we're diving into the realm of one of the greatest investors of all time, Warren Buffett, and his 7 golden rules for investment success. These are the key principles that have guided Buffett to his monumental success, transforming him into a beacon of wisdom in the world of investing. So, buckle up and prepare to redefine your investment strategies. Subscribe to our channel to learn more about investing and set yourself on the path to success. Scene script. Jumping right into it, rule number 1, intelligence and integrity are the foundation. Picture this. You're standing at the base of a towering skyscraper. It's the tallest structure you've ever seen, piercing the sky with its majestic height. Now, imagine you've been tasked with building this skyscraper. You wouldn't dream of starting without a solid foundation, right? Right. This is the essence of our first rule. In the world of investments, intelligence and integrity make up that crucial foundation. Let's dive a bit deeper, shall we? Intelligence in investing isn't just about knowing the numbers. It's about understanding the market, the industry, and the specific company you're investing in. It's about staying informed, analyzing trends, and making calculated decisions. Think of it as your compass, guiding you through the often turbulent waters of the investment sea. But intelligence alone isn't enough. It's the combination with integrity that creates a powerhouse duo. Integrity is about being honest with others and with yourself. It's about making ethical decisions, even when no one is watching. In the investment world, it means sticking to your strategies and principles, even when the market tempts you to stray. Let's take Warren Buffett himself as an example. Known as the Oracle of Omaha, Buffett is not only renowned for his investing acumen, but also for his unwavering ethical compass. He once said, "It takes 20 years to build a reputation, and 5 minutes to ruin it." He understands that short-term gains at the expense of integrity can lead to long-term disaster. So, how can we apply this rule in our investing journey? Start by educating yourself, read books, attend seminars, follow experts, then practice integrity. Stick to your principles, invest in companies that align with your values, and resist the urge to take shortcuts. This dynamic duo of intelligence and integrity won't just help you build a skyscraper of successful investments, it will also help you sleep better at night, knowing you've made decisions you can be proud of. Always remember, intelligence and integrity are the cornerstones of any successful investment. Moving on to rule number 2, pay attention to the facts, not emotions. This rule is as vital as it is straightforward. Investing is, at its heart, a numbers game. It's about financials, forecasts, and figures. It's not about feelings. When we let our emotions guide our investment decisions, we're setting ourselves up for potential failure. Fear can make us sell too early, greed can make us buy too much, and hope can blind us to a failing investment. To be a successful investor, we need to put our emotions aside and let the hard, cold facts guide us. Consider this scenario. You've invested in a company that you've always admired. Their CEO is charismatic, their products are innovative, and their mission aligns with your values. But then, their quarterly report comes out, and the numbers aren't good. Sales are down, debts are up, and their market share is shrinking. Despite your emotional attachment to the company, the facts are clear. It's time to reconsider your investment. Or imagine this. The market is in a frenzy over a hot new tech startup. The hype is enormous, the buzz is deafening, and your instinct is to jump on the bandwagon. But when you look at the facts, you see a different story. The company has no clear business model, their revenue is minuscule, and their valuation is sky high. Despite the excitement, the facts are telling you to stay away. In both these scenarios, letting your emotions guide you could lead to poor decisions. Instead, you need to focus on the facts. Look at the financials, analyze the market, consider the competition. Let these facts, not your feelings, guide your investment decisions. Remember, investing is not about chasing trends or following the crowd. It's about making rational decisions based on objective information. It's about finding value where others don't, and knowing when to walk away when others won't. So always ensure your decisions are grounded in facts, not emotions. Scene script. Rule number 3, buy wonderful businesses, not cigar butts. What does Warren Buffett mean by this rule? Well, wonderful businesses are those that have a strong competitive advantage, excellent management, and a track record of steady profits. They're like a well-tended garden constantly growing and blooming. On the other hand, cigar butts are businesses that may appear cheap, but they're often on their last legs with little to no growth potential. They're like a discarded cigar butt, offering only a few more puffs of smoke before they're completely used up. Now let's delve a bit deeper. Buffett's preference for wonderful businesses over cigar butts is rooted in his long-term investment strategy. You see, investing in a wonderful business is like planting a seed and patiently waiting for it to grow into a magnificent tree. It may take time, but the rewards are well worth the wait. On the other hand, investing in a cigar butt is like finding a coin on the street. Sure, it's a quick win, but it won't make you rich. Take the example of a company like Apple, a wonderful business with a strong brand, innovative products, and loyal customers. Investing in Apple might require a larger initial investment, but the company's consistent growth and profitability make it a reliable choice for long-term investors. Contrast this with a company on the brink of bankruptcy. It might seem like a bargain at first, but the company's poor performance and uncertain future make it a risky bet. The key takeaway here is that wonderful businesses offer more than just profits. They offer stability and predictability, two factors that are crucial for long-term investment success. Cigar butts, on the other hand, are often riddled with uncertainty and volatility, making them a risky choice for investors looking for long-term growth. So when you're scanning the market for your next investment, remember Buffett's rule, number 3. Look for the wonderful businesses, the ones with a track record of success and a promising future. Avoid the cigar butts, the companies that might seem cheap but offer little in the way of long-term growth. Invest in wonderful businesses that promise growth and stability, not in cigar butts that offer temporary gains. Rule number 4, buy only stocks that you understand. This rule is simple, yet often overlooked in the thrill of investing. It's easy to get caught up in the hype of a new stock, especially one that is rapidly rising in value. But if you don't understand what the company does, how it makes money, and what its future prospects are, you're essentially gambling, not investing. Consider the dot-com bubble of the late 90s. Investors flocked to internet-based companies drawn by the allure of new technology and the potential for rapid growth. But many of these companies had no clear business model, and investors often didn't understand the technology they were investing in. When the bubble burst, those who didn't understand their stocks were left holding worthless shares. In contrast, Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, has always maintained a policy of investing only in businesses he understands. He famously avoided tech stocks during the dot-com bubble, saying he didn't understand them. This strategy saved him from the devastating losses many other investors experienced when the bubble burst. Understanding your stocks also means understanding the industry they're in. It's crucial to be aware of trends, challenges, and opportunities in the sector. For instance, if you're investing in a pharmaceutical company, you should understand the drug approval process, the competitive landscape, and the potential impact of healthcare reform. Of course, you don't need to become an expert in every field you invest in, but you should have a solid understanding of the basics and be able to explain how the company makes money and why you believe it will continue to do so in the future. So, before you jump into a hot new stock, take a step back, do your homework. Understand the business behind the stock. And if you can't explain why a company is a good investment, maybe it's not. Before you invest, make sure you understand the stocks you're buying. Rule number 5, seize the opportunity and don't miss it. In the realm of investing, opportunities often present themselves when least expected. Like a train pulling into the station, they arrive and, if not seized, they leave, often never to return. The essence of this rule is to recognize these moments and take decisive action. Think of it this way. Imagine you're in a bustling marketplace. You're there to buy, let's say, apples. You've done your research, you know the average price, and you're ready. Suddenly, a vendor announces a limited time offer. Top quality apples at a price well below the average. What do? You seize the opportunity, right? You know the value of what's being offered, and you understand that the offer won't last forever. This is exactly the mindset you need when investing. You have to be ready to act when the right opportunity comes along. This doesn't mean rushing into decisions. It means understanding the market, knowing the value of what's being offered, and being prepared to act when conditions are favorable. Let's consider Warren Buffett himself. When the financial crisis hit in 2008, many investors were panicking and exiting the market. But not Buffett. He saw an opportunity. He invested billions in companies like Goldman Sachs and General Electric. Why? Because he understood their intrinsic value and knew the market downturn was temporary. He seized the opportunity when others were reeling in fear. In the world of investing, opportunities are fleeting. They might come in the form of a market downturn, a new technology, or a change in government policy. The key is to stay informed, understand the value of your investments, and be ready to act when the time is right. Being proactive is crucial. You can't just sit back and wait for opportunities to fall into your lap. You need to be constantly looking, constantly evaluating, and when the moment comes, you need to seize it. So remember, the train of opportunity doesn't wait around. It's up to you to catch it. Stay alert and ready to seize opportunities as they come. Rule number 6. Don't sell because of price fluctuations. Imagine this. You've invested in a business that you believe in, a business that you understand and see potential in. But then, the price of its stock falls. Your initial reaction might be panic. You might think, I've made a mistake, I need to sell and cut my losses. But hold on a second, this is where rule number 6 comes into play. Price fluctuations are a normal part of the stock market. Like waves in the ocean, they rise and fall, affected by various factors from economic trends to world events. However, it's essential for investors to remember that these fluctuations do not always reflect the intrinsic value of the business. Take the example of a famous tech company. Back in the early 2000s, its stock price fell significantly. Many investors panicked and sold their shares, fearing further losses. But those who understood the business, who believed in its potential, and who chose to ignore these price fluctuations, held on to their shares. Fast forward to today, and that tech company is one of the most valuable in the world. Those who held on to their shares despite the fluctuations saw immense returns on their investments. This is not to say that you should ignore price fluctuations completely. They can provide valuable insights into market sentiment and potential short-term trends. But when it comes to making the decision to sell, don't let these fluctuations push you. Instead, consider the fundamentals of the business. Has anything changed? Is the business still sound? If the answer is yes, then perhaps it's better to hold on. Investing is a long-term game. It requires patience, understanding, and a steady hand. It's not about making quick profits off short-term price fluctuations. It's about investing in businesses you believe in and holding on to them for the long haul. So the next time you see the price of your stock fall, take a deep breath. Remember rule number 6. Don't let price fluctuations push you to sell. Remember, patience is key. Don't let price fluctuations push you to sell. Finally, rule number 7. Buy stocks below what they are worth. This rule is the cornerstone of value investing, a strategy famously employed by Warren Buffett himself. Let's dive into it. The concept is simple, yet profound. It's about spotting the difference between the price of a stock and its intrinsic value. The price is what you pay, but the value is what you get. The trick is to find stocks that are priced less than their intrinsic value. In other words, you're looking for bargains. Consider this, you're at a garage sale and you spot a painting. It's priced at $20, but you recognize it as a work by a renowned artist. You know that in an art auction, it could fetch $1,000. Buying that painting is the equivalent of purchasing a stock below its worth. It's crucial to understand the concept of intrinsic value. It's the actual worth of a company, considering all its assets, its earning potential, and its growth prospects. It's not a number you'll find quoted on the stock market. To determine it, you need to do your homework, analyze the company's financials, and make educated predictions about its future. This rule is a safeguard against the market's irrationality. The stock market can be capricious, with prices often driven by investor sentiment rather than actual worth. By focusing on intrinsic value, you can make rational buying decisions and avoid being swayed by market hysteria. Implementing this rule requires patience and discipline. It's about waiting for the right opportunity, for the moment when a good stock is undervalued. It's not about making quick gains, it's about investing wisely for substantial long-term returns. In the end, you're not just buying stocks, you're buying pieces of businesses. And who wouldn't want to buy $1 for 50 cents? That's the essence of buying stocks below their worth. Always aim to buy stocks below their worth for maximum gains. This rule, like all the others, is a stepping stone on the path to successful investing. It's not just about making money, it's about making smart, informed, and rational decisions, and that's what investing is all about. And there you have it, the 7 rules of investing by Warren Buffett. Each rule, from the foundational importance of intelligence and integrity to buying stocks below their worth, forms a crucial part of a successful investment strategy. These aren't just rules, they're habits. Habits of successful investors. So apply them, cultivate them. Turn these habits into your stepping stones to success. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Remember, success is a habit, so start cultivating it today.